Good morning, friends. Today I'm going to Shravanabelagola, to the land of Gomateshwara. Today being 21st of June, I'm preparing early morning as the distance to cover is quite a lot, 250 kilometers close to from my house. The actual distance from Bangalore to Shravanabelagola is around 170 kilometers. For me, it is adding up another 70 kilometers more because I'm not going through the city. I'm taking the STRR, the Satellite Town Ring Road. I don't want to spend a lot of time in the city because maneuvering this bike is going to be quite difficult and the roads are not good. It's better to spend the time riding on the STRR instead of riding through the city. So it's going to be around 250 kilometers for me from my house to Shravanabelagola, Vindhyagiri and Chandragiri. So I'm now going through STRR, that's the Satellite Town Ring Road. It's been a quite very pleasant morning, I would say. The sun is not yet out. I started around 5:30 a.m. in the morning and now it's close to around 6:15 and the sun is still not out from the clouds. The weather is cool and it's breezy, and I'm hoping that the weather at Shravanabelagola is also going to be nice, and there were forecasts of light showers in Shravanabelagola. Let's see. So there is a climb of around 800 steps in Shravanabelagola, and it's going to be an easy one, I would assume. Going through the STRR is always a pleasant one. The roads are new and no potholes. It's very easy to cruise through this STRR. I'm going till Dabaspete, and from there I have to take a diversion towards Mumbai-Bangalore highway. Once I take that diversion, around 20 kilometers I have to ride till Nelamangala, and in Nelamangala I'll be taking another diversion towards Hassan, Mangalore. So that's another highway that I would be taking after diverting from Mumbai-Bangalore highway. Shravanabelagola is a place in Hassan district, and it has two hills, Vindhyagiri and Chandragiri. Vindhyagiri is the place where I am going now, where Bahubali Gomateshwara statue is situated. Okay, so I am in Dabaspete and I have taken left turn here, which is joining the Mumbai-Bangalore highway. From here on, it's around 20 kilometers that I have to go, and there in Nelamangala, after the Nelamangala toll, I have to take a right diversion again, and that would be the Hassan-Mangalore highway. So we are on Hassan-Mangalore highway. Coming back to the story, the Vindhyagiri, which is having the statue of Gomateshwara, that is 52 feet high. It is carved out of single rock, and it was around 14th century, I believe, that it was done, and it was done by the minister called Chamundaraya at that time. I'm not sure or much about the history of that place, but as we had studied in our primary school about Bahubali Gomateshwara, so Bharateshwara and Gomateshwara are two brothers, and they are from royal families. Gomateshwara being the youngest and Bharateshwara was the eldest. They had a fight for the power. Gomateshwara defeated his brother, and only later to realize that so all of these things are not permanent, and he takes up the monkhood and he becomes a Jain monk, and he sacrifices everything. He leaves his wealth, he leaves family, and he starts roaming around in the kingdom and not having anything, and he completely sacrifices everything, including the clothes, food, and everything, and starts meditating. So that's one of the reasons that you would find when you see the Gomateshwara statue, the statue is clothless and it's in a standing position. So that shows the nirvana of Gomateshwara, where he left behind everything and achieved moksha. Historically, these two hills are also connected to Chandragupta Maurya, right? As per the history, Chandragupta Maurya in his last days, he came to Shravanabelagola and he meditated in one of these hills. And again, Chandragupta Maurya also, he was the great king. He was the ruler of Akhanda Bharat at the time, 300 BC. And he left everything behind to his family, and he left his family also, and he became a Jain monk. And he came to south, and he came to Shravanabelagola, and he started meditating here, and ultimately giving up his life without having any food or water. He died at the very young age. As per some of the reports, he died at the age of 43 or 44. That was very young age for anyone to die, not considering that, so Chandragupta Maurya was a successful emperor of Akhanda Bharat at that time. So it was the breakfast time, and I'm stopping here. This is kitchen Halli Mane, and had breakfast. After breakfast, it's around 50 kilometers from here to Shravanabelagola. There is a diversion again. So we have to take a left turn to go to Shravanabelagola, and it's around 13 kilometers from there, the diversion to Shravanabelagola Vindhyagiri Hills. So here comes the diversion. From here, I have taken the left towards Shravanabelagola, and it is only 13 kilometers. And from highways now to the state highway, and through beautiful scenic and villages. The rains have already shown their magic. Everywhere green that you see here. So we are going through the villages and the coconut farms. The roads were good up to the Vindhyagiri hills. I had a little confusion here, so I stopped and asked for directions from one of the standing guys there, and he was inquiring about the cost of this bike, and he was kind of surprised to hear the cost. So we are taking a right turn, and after the right turn, so we have to go to the dead end, and there we have to take left. So right side is for Chandragiri, and if you take left, that's where you will go to Vindhyagiri hills, and that's where Bhagwan Bahubali statue is situated. So this is the Mahadwara of Vindhyagiri hills. From here you will start your small hike around 800 steps. Not a difficult one. So we decided that we will park our bikes nearby, and that is the Kalyani and the fence around it. So we decided to park our bikes here and then go on foot. So we have reached Vindhyagiri Mahadwara. So this is the place Bhagwan Bahubali statue is there. So we are going inside now. This is the way that we are going, all the way to the top here. It doesn't look to be very steep. We should be able to reach in 10 to 15 minutes. There's a well carved out steps all the way up to the temple at the top. And we have small shops here which are selling souvenirs and other stuff. Let's go. So there are close to around 800 steps to the top of the hill. Still climbing. Already more than half of the distance we have covered. It's just there only. Alright. And this is how it looks. That's the Chandragiri. That's from where we started our climb. Great. So we have reached the entrance of the hill top here, and here is the temple. This is the temple entrance. Have to go almost here. So this is the way that we have to go inside, and then see the view from the top. So there is a Kalyani, and that is the Chandragiri hill. There are steps there also for people to climb, and this is the Kalyani. So we have to go inside here. Okay, we are going. So Vedical Trikuta Basari, the reason why it is Trikuta is there are 3 Tirthankaras inside this Basari. Shantinatha, Adinatha and Neminatha. So this is the view that you see from the top. This is essentially the Akhanda Bagilu before we reach Domiteshwara statue. So we are going inside. Here, Bharateshwara and Domiteshwara. These are the 2 brothers. They had fight, and Bahubali had won, and then he sacrificed everything. So we are still climbing. It's the way that we are going here. Let me see what is here. Okay, this is, you can have a view from here, that's everything else. So we still have to go here in this way. First glimpses of Lord Bahubali Gomateshwara. This is the temple premises. So we have to go further inside to see Lord Bahubali 52 feet statue. This is the main temple. Yeah. So we are here, Sri Kshetra Shravanabelagola. So this is the main temple. So here we have to go here inside. Let's see how it is. Oh wow, that's from where you can see. You see the Gomateshwara, the first glimpse. Entrance that we have come, and here is the grand statue of Sri Bhagwan Bahubali. Very grand statue, carved out of single rock. So we are going down now. We had a very good darshan of Bhagwan Bahubali, and we are heading down. Actually, the weather is really nice.